So what I want to talk about is this character from Wish Dragon. So maybe some of you have seen Wish Dragon. I co-head a story on the film alongside Rad Seacrest, directed, written by Chris Applehans. It's a retelling of the sort of classic genie, three wishes story. Chris knew right away that we were going to have an uphill battle being compared to something like Aladdin. There was a lot of similar elements. In particular, in Aladdin, you have the genie. Right off the bat, Chris had a take on the character that was going to differentiate it from Disney's Aladdin in terms of personality. The genie, he's fun, he wants to have a good time, he's your buddy, he's your best friend. He sings a song, You Ain't Never Had a Friend Like Me. Our dragon, asshole. He doesn't want to do the job. He doesn't want to help people. He just wants to give them wealth and power and land and gold and then go back to his teapot and not be bothered. So immediately we had a different take on the character. However, what we didn't know and what Chris wasn't sure about at the beginning, and it's something he tasked me with very early on in the film, was how do we differentiate our sort of genie character, our dragon, in terms of the comedy and the physicality and the animation aspect of invention. In Aladdin, the genie would morph into things, would turn into objects, would transform into like celebrities. It's so iconic. Even though we had a different personality, we thought we don't just want to do the same kind of comedy. We don't want to do like poof magic. We don't want him transforming into stuff. The first thing I said was, you know what? We've got this dragon with a super long body. The same way we're treating the personality different and doing the opposite personality of the genie, I said, why don't we do like the opposite? Let's do all physical based stuff. Let's use that body. Let's use that shape to do poses no one's ever seen before, to have him interacting with his body in ways that is inventive and fun. He could make a table with his body and lean on it. So for example, in Aladdin, the genie, again, if he was saying, hey, 3 wishes down, 1 to go, I could see him poofing a chalkboard, has a piece of chalk and crosses 1 wish off. So one of the early gags I did to sort of explore this principle was Long talking to the boy, 1 wish down, 2 to go. He comes into frame, he goes dunk, dunk, dunk with his body, makes 3 little shapes. His body comes up on the other side, then he pulls his body down, 1 down, 2 to go, and reveals it. So the same kind of gag, the same kind of moment you would see in Aladdin, but portrayed through the unique properties and physicality of our character in a different way.